I see 4 hostiles, more sprigs, and an elder shrub lord. You good for 3? I'm good for 4, but I'll let you feel useful. Welcome to Tactical Breach Wizards. Oh man, I'm excited to finally get to do this game for you. I am pumped. I've been wanting to play this game. Basically, I heard about it, I don't know, the beginning of this year in like January. My friend was telling me about it. I was like, wait, Suspicious Developments is making a new game? Excuse me? Because, I haven't played all their previous games. Like, I never played Gunpoint, but I put a lot of hours into Heat Signature. Good game, by the way. I recommend it. Go check it out. Star Trade Silver approved. I'm not going to stream it or anything, but good game. So yeah, when this came out, I don't know, like July or August, a couple months ago at this point, I played through the tutorial missions, and I was like, you know what? I should do this as a variety game, show everybody else. But then between real life, other variety games I'd started, being sick, being on vacation, all that stuff, I just didn't have time. But now we do have time, so no more Tower Unite, ball race guides, no more one-offs. We're doing our next variety game, and I'm pumped for it. Now, if you're like, I've never heard of Tactical Breach Wizards before. The best way I could describe it is if you took Suspicious Developments, Heat Signature, and you took subset games into the Breach, and you had them, like, moosh together and have a little baby. That's Tactical Breach Wizards, which is actually kind of funny because in one of their previous FAQs, they were like, there's something like, is this game, like, into the Breach? And they were like, no, it's not. Yeah, well, too bad. I say it is. Like, Into the Breach is, like, the best turn-based tactics game ever made. Like, mechanically. Obviously, like, characters and story, there's better ones. But, like, mechanically speaking, the best turn-based tactics game. So I'm comparing you to the best, so you take your compliment and you're gonna like it. Yeah. I'd say let's hop right in, but the one other thing to mention before we start, as I know, there are a few people out there who watch these videos sometimes that have younger kids, so... Now, you're looking at that dude, you're like, that's a really big gun he's got right there. The graphics are fine. Like, yes, there's obviously violence, as you might have guessed from that, but, like, it's this very cartoony, blocky, shapy graphic style. It's not like Eternal Darkness, where you're, like, beheading zombies and blood spurting everywhere, right? But there is a bunch of swearing, if I recall, from the tutorial. So, if that bothers you that your kid hears it, then, maybe go watch my Super Mario All-Star stream. Or, you can just explain to them these are adult words that have, only certain times to use them. Whatever. I'm not the parent. I gave you the warning. You do what you want. Let's start a game. And yeah, I started the tutorial, or I played through the tutorial. I'm going to start a new game. A, because it's story related, and you want to see it. And B, because I don't remember how to play after a couple of months, so I probably need it too. The Jodasa Strait, a few years ago. WizTac, this is Mage Actual. We're in position, suppression hex is online. Trauma control charms up, breach glyphs are hot. Alright, Zan, what's Foresight telling you? I'm seeing 3 Sprig Acolytes, Softwood Silence Mac 10s. Want me to leave you one? If you're losing your touch, sure. I'll pick up the slack. Alright, let's do this. Left you an easy one, Zan. Ugh, patronizing. I do like the way that the tutorial missions have the design, words, code, top, Francis. Just I like the stuff, right? How do I actually play the game again? Right. Select 3-bolt ability, issue order, shoot them. Right? So it's select issue order again. 3-bolt burst. Fire a 3-bolt burst. 1 damage, 1 knockback. Push the unit this many squares. They hit a wall. Knockback is taken as damage. Ignores armor. But we're not hitting him into a wall. We're hitting him out a window. I will say this is part of the unofficial defenestration series, with Gunpoint and Heat Signature being the other two. And if you're not aware, defenestrate means to throw someone out a window, so... Suspicious Developments really does like that in their games, and I am here for it. What are we doing here, Liv? You've got us raiding a Druid Mafia smuggling ship. How is this a military op? You know I don't ask those kinds of questions, Zan, and you know I sleep better than you. You don't care who we're extracting. Young adult male, what do you want? His dating profile? You can ask him if he likes long walks on the beach after we stop the shrub mob flaying him with a barrel cactus. You're good with using force in Medellin waters? Medellin? I don't know. We'll say Medillion. Medillion Waters. Going quick, clean like I taught you, and they'll never know who hit them. Yeah, I feel like that didn't address the substance of my question, but I guess it's not the time. I guess we're not finding out in the corridor. Right, so what's behind door number 2? I see 4 hostiles, more Sprigs, and an Elder Shrub Lord. You good for 3? I'm good for 4, but I'll let you feel useful. Art, John Roberts. I thought it was only 2. I'm letting you blossom. So shoot him, and now we can take cover so we don't get shot. Hooray, we're great. Now we hit him for 1, knock him back for 1, and once you've secured a room, movement is unlimited. Enjoy. Oh boy. Free movement. All right, what's next? 2 Sprigs and a Great Oak in a ghillie suit. The Great Oak is wearing a ghillie suit? It is, yeah. Isn't it already a tree? Look, I just say what I see. Let's get in there and kill it. Breach. Code, John Winder. All right, so we're gonna move the laptop, shoot this guy. This guide is only shown on this level. Drink in that sweet tutorialization while you can. Yeah, I mean, I played the tutorial, so I know how this part goes. So, the reason why I say this is actually a lot like Into the Breach, even if they try and deny it, it's kind of cool. So, as you can see, you've got your action phase where you do all the stuff you want. Then your foresee phase, which is essentially this what Into the Breach does by default of showing you what the enemies are gonna do, and so you can like plan accordingly. You plan ahead of time. Like there's no like random chance. So you move here, or no, I want us to do this first. So shoot him. Oh, I can't take him. Can you dodge this? You're the one with foresight. You tell me. So we've taken our action. We're like, all right, well, what's gonna happen next? You hit foresee, and you're like, oh, well, he shot at her and she went out the window. That's no good. So instead of being like, that's good, we're gonna rewind. So we foresaw that. We're gonna rewind when we shot him. And instead, move close enough so that you take the hit. So we're gonna move up. All right, I'll take the hit, but you owe me a mending vial after this. I will shoot him, because, you know, screw that guy. And now if we foresee what's gonna happen, he's gonna shoot at us instead. She'll shoot him. And everything is happy. And now what's cool about this is like, yeah, so you can go back again. When you're in this phase, you can be like, I don't want to foresee. No, I don't want to shoot him. I mean, we do. But the interesting part is, like, after you shoot and foresee, and you see what everything's going on, you can just be like, yep, end turn. And you don't have to, like, watch it again, because, like, Zan already saw this happening, and this is what is going to happen if you commit to it. So it's just like, yep, that is what happened, let's go. This is the neat way to do it. I think, you know, it's sort of incorporating the, you know, gameplay and story integration, as they call it. All right, Intel said this is where they're holding the asset. You see him? Yeah, they got him bound and bagged. Don't you feel something weird coming from him? No, but then I can't see the future. I can only move infinitely fast. Maybe I'll feel it for all of the 0 seconds I'm clearing the room and extracting him unharmed. Don't rush this one, Liv. There's a wild card in that room. I'm a chronomancer, Zan. I'm just saying, if something goes south, you know your orders. The asset's the priority. If you have to blink him out of here yourself, you do it. And Liv, did you just admit you could fail? Are you okay? I'm just indulging your insecurities, Zan. Stop clutching your crystals. You gonna breach this year? Music, Robert Arzola. Level design, Steve Lee. What the hell? You only have time to deal with one threat. Try saving Liv. See if they shoot the hostage. Try saving the hostage. See if Liz can save herself. All right, well, let's move up. First, what happens? What if we try to save Liv? Well, we get the guy out the window. And then the hostage gets shot. No! I can't see shit. Tell me you saved the asset. Let's rewind time just a little bit. So if we shoot him... Oh shit, I can't save them both. I think this is the only call. The hostage must survive. The hostage is safe. End your turn. You can't rewind after clicking this. Next to the hostage, use blink to extract them. Escort a WizTac requesting immediate blink out. I have the asset, but something got Kennedy. Hell yes. Act 1, the break. So yeah, I've done... Okay, it's already gone. Basically, the next one is also a semi-tutorial, so I've done those two. Rushwater PD, the DSR. Now-ish. So let me get this straight. A notorious Druid Mafia enforcer gets shot by a doctor. And the first person on the scene just happens to be the meddling witch every cop loves to hate. Jen Kellen, PI. Yeah, being near to locations is my passion. What's it gonna take to stop you inserting yourself into every missing persons case we investigate? I mean, you could try finding the people. Well, I'm sorry, a solid police work sometimes takes a little longer than your witch's tricks, but we have procedures for a reason. People don't hire me when you're slow, they hire me when you've given up. Doesn't seem like every case gets the same procedures, though, does it? Hitting a little too close to reality there, game. We're not getting into the Siegler case again, Kellen. We've said it all before. Yeah, we really have. Alright, so you hear a shot, you burst in with these breaching glyphs, and you find Wexler already dead. Describe the shooter. White-haired woman, good-looking, smartly dressed except for the surgical gloves. And a gun. No, she'd put the gun down. And you went for it, even with all your spells and trinkets. More dangerous than anything I can cast. Try throwing lightning at unarmed stranger. More about her not getting the gun. And what happened? She got there first. I'm dead now. Ellen. I got to it first. You seem to reevaluate her situation at that point. She ran. And then you guys show up with the fucking traffic warlock. What's your problem with Sergeant Clark? He made me kneel even though I'd already dropped the gun. He picked it up without gloves. He tracked mud all over the scene. He put a 2-week stasis curse on my car. It's gonna cost me more to get that disenchanted than I got paid for the whole job. Lucky for you, we're backed up and it's not worth the time to prosecute you for any of this. Prosecute me? Next time you call us, stay put, stay out, leave your wand at home. Well, did you get her? We have someone matching that description in custody, yes. Can I talk to her? Can you talk to the prime suspect in a murder investigation? No, Kellen, you can't. You're a PI, a provisional PI. Get out of here. You unhex my car, please. I'm not insured for temporal curses. I'll have to take that up with Craft and Arcana Control. You're fine. You're welcome, by the way. Unbelievable. Hey, do you know your station is on fire? What? By the by. You're too late to stop me. I don't know who you are. Oh. You're not Zan Vesker, Navy Seer? No. My name's Jen. Is Zan here? I don't think so. Oh, I haven't seen him in years. Ah. Well, prepare to burn. Oh, no thanks. Alright, so what is this? She has Static Blast. Blast of electrical energy. It pushes the enemy, does no direct damage. So, you know, Zan had a gun that did 1 damage, 1 push. She has a no damage, but 2 push attack. So, let's move over here. Yeah, here we go. Defenestrate the Pyromancer. Defenestrate, verb. Throw out of a window. The less lethal Pyromancer. I mean, those guys on the ground look a little... Knockout enemies done. Turns 1, efficient. Defenestrations 1, clean. Time 27, fast. Yeah, I know it. Never mind that it's still a tutorial, but, you know. Zan? Huh, I was just talking about you. Jen, what are you doing here? Solving a murder, how about you? I'm being arrested for... Remind me? It's a list at this point. Yeah, they think I'm part of the team raiding this station. Hey, I served with Zan, guys. I'll vouch for him. No one cares. You remember what it means if I give the signal, right? 1 second on the clock. Yeah, I remember. That's enough. On your knees. New ability, Chain Bolt. Oh, yeah. So, Chain Bolt. A bolt goes through multiple targets, knocking each in a different direction. Target each enemy in the order you want to hit them. The bolt will follow the path shown, knocking each target back in the direction it hits them. So, one of the things is that if you look, it sort of says, over here it says cost 1 action and 1 mana, whereas Static Blast is 1 action. It's like the lightning bolts up here are your mana. So like some stuff is free to do. You just do it and it works. Some stuff you have like an ammo count essentially. Read the description for Chain Bolt. Use it to take out the 2 officers behind Zan. Okay. We're gonna push him this way and him this way. And then, Zan shoots that guy. Thanks. Sorry it came to that. One of those guys kind of had it coming. And the others? I didn't know them, but they'll be fine. I cast Slow Fall wards on the windows. Now, when you go to a laptop, you can do +1 mana needed for the most powerful spells gained by collecting intel and on default difficulty sealing doors and completing objectives. Which I'm just doing default, like I'm not doing hard, because we'll just play default what they suggest. So now, by collecting that, she gets 1 mana. Now, if I'd had Zan collect it, he would have gotten 1 mana. Efficient, clean. Yeah, I imagine these aren't going to be fast, but... So, how have you been? Terrible, thanks. How about you? What have you been up to? Team casting its way through this station right now is led by my former CO, Liv Kennedy. She might be the most dangerous person on the planet. I think she's trying to start a war, and it might be my fault. So, stopping that. Do you get medical with that? No. And that is sort of becoming an issue. Listen, these guys didn't like me much before I defenestrated 2 of their colleagues, so we should probably get out of the building in the next 4 minutes if we don't want to stay here for 25 to life. What are we going to see when we open this? 1 cop, body armor, nightstick. Enforcer. They're tough. I suggest we try and put them through a window. You can't throw all of life's problems through windows, Jen. Really? Hey, how hard are you throwing? Maybe not. We owe it to ourselves to try. I do want to try throwing this problem through this window, though. All good options. Yeah, okay, it actually might be the right call here. I'll have to come at him from the side to set you up. Take him when you have the shot. Ready? Breach! Now, we can actually move 2 people. So, we're trying to get him out. Wait, what's... Oh, that's another breach door. That's fine. You can reposition wizards at the start of a level. Use the redeploy ability to move Zan to the breach position on the other door. So, yeah. We're going to start. So instead of them both coming through here, we're going to send him through here. Reach here. Then, we'll shoot him over that way. Oh no, his armor blocked the damage. Bop. I don't care. And sure, we'll let her grab the extra mana. Because, yeah, he doesn't have anything that uses a mana right now, so why would we? Advance. Alright, so what does your former CO have against the Rushwater PD? I don't know. What's her overall objective? I don't know. Well, who's she working for? Reactor. Oh, great. Okay, what's their objective? I don't know. Who's that fire guy I ran into earlier? He asked after you, by the way. Oh, really? Well, that's nice. No, don't know who that is. Right, let's just stick to Liv. How long have you been on the investigation? 3 months. Zan? I'm a clairvoyant with an assault staff. I've never had to solve mysteries before. You need someone with investigative skills. Someone whose career is in a temporary dry spell despite her obvious talents. Hey, I'm hiring if you're interested. Ooh, what's it pay? Nothing, I'm broke. That's actually very competitive with what I'm earning right now. I'll take a look at your files. Yeah, files, right. Dan, I'll make some. Never mind. What's up next? Another enforcer. Bad news. No windows. We can just shunt him around until he gets frustrated and goes home. That rules out every strategy I know. See, it's not a comprehensive life plan. Ah, don't worry, I've got this. I can set up a shop that'll knock him flat if he comes my way. Wait, why don't you just use that all the time? It's a time thing. You gotta set it up in an empty space and hope they walk into it. Why? It's an amethyst-jacketed time crystal that exists in all places along its trajectory simultaneously. So when you touch it, it's like getting shot in the past, present, future, and a fourth time phase mortals can't even perceive. And that makes you fall down. That sounded cool, but it didn't really meaningfully explain anything. Yeah, that's fair. Breach? Breach. So, Predictive Bolt. Also, no action cost, but you can only use it once per turn. Aim a powerful trap for an enemy. Aim in a direction with no enemy ahead to prepare a shot in the future. You'll fire at the first enemy to cross the line. So it's sort of like a booby trap mine. You can't aim where an enemy already is because that's not really predictive. Why can't I do it? Because it's a predictive bolt and you're not predicting anything. Overwatch fires when a hot. Okay, so we're gonna say, boink. Get someone close enough. Now we're going to. Oh, I can't redeploy. Well, all right, fine. Then we'll just do like this. And you go that way. Bop. Perfect. Heads up, reinforcements. Ah, shit. We should just put a ward on that door. Knock out all enemies. Now... Actually, where can where can you move? Okay, I see what I should do. Let's move you here. Move you over here. And a little bit of bop. And now, because we cleared everyone, we have free movement and seal the door. Cast a ward on any hostile entry point to prevent any further enemies. And because we're on default, we get +1 mana. We're being amazing. Yay, I did it. All right, what's the plan this time? I don't know. Improvise. Ugh, inspiring. All right, so let us see how. Let's see. Breach here. Now I could. Yeah, we'll chain bolt into them. He can breach there. Oh, and I was like, now, which way are they gonna... Right, we can already tell which way they're gonna go. So, like, let's say predictive bolt. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll probably go for... Why can't I foresee? Oh, because I have no actions left. No one is planning to do anything else this turn. Okay, that's why. So, yeah, we're gonna foresee. He's gonna run up there and do that. So, let's do that. How do I just end the turn? Look, oh, so you have to hit foresee. Ah. Yay. Get our mana back. We're done. And one more mission before our tutorial is over. All right, this is it. Way out. It's on the way to the way out. Wait, you haven't been leading us out of here this whole time? You haven't been following me, have you? I don't know where I'm going. I've been leading us to the one little thing I need to do before we can leave. You know we're in a police station where both of us are resisting arrest while it's simultaneously being raided by a team of Black Ops wizards, one of whom can transcend time. Well, I didn't know about the transcend time thing, but the rest of that was on my radar, yeah. So where are we headed? This office leads to the holding cells. There's someone there I need to talk to. You're working a case? Now? Let it out. Look, I've been calling myself a PI for a year now, and I've had a grand total of 3 cases in the last 2 months, and 2 of them couldn't pay. Continue writing. Jaron Wexler was the last one on my docket, maybe ever, and today I found him 10 seconds after he was shot in the head by a doctor. Continue ranting, vaguely aware you might be oversharing, but unable to rein it in at this point. I'm too late to save him, and I'm too late to get paid, but I've got one last chance to find out why he died before what we just did makes us a fugitive or a prisoner. And if I don't take it, I'm going to lose my mind. I'm sorry, Jen. For a second, I forgot what it cost you to save me back there. I won't forget. I mean, I already did, but oh, inside of an hour. Yeah, okay, so my track record isn't the greatest so far, but I'll try. Whatever you need, I've got your back. Thank you. What are we about to walk into? A mess. You ready? I was born ready. No, but that's not gonna change. I wasn't born ready, but in the 35 years since I've become, amongst other things, ready. Breach? Actually, we should probably think about where to breach. Okay, so there, we get a way to look at this. Okay. 5 enemies. Gun. All right. And so let's redeploy her here. Yeah. Oh yeah, and he has to be over here because you have to be on the thing. So, well, we have 2 options. We could send them both in this door, or because yeah, Jen has to be here because there's no way for Zan to take out this guy because he can only push for 1 and only damage for 1. It's like he's not going anywhere unless she pushes him out the window. Now, Zan could move in here, shoot 1, duck. But could also move in here to move up and shoot 1 of these guys and duck. So that she can try to get to the door to seal it. Well, okay. I meant to redeploy, but I guess we're doing it in here. Whatever. This'll be fine. Do-do-do-do-do. Now, if I chain bolt... Ah! Nope, rewind, I didn't... Okay, so you and... Nah, I won't kill him because it pushes the wrong way. But I could push him out the window. Just do that. Bop, bop. They're gone. Take cover. Move up, just shoot a dude, take cover, and turn. Let's get him. He can move over here. Yeah, I wish... Like, she can take out... Oh, okay, she can hit him out the window. And then... Oh, never mind. Rewind. Guess we're taking out this guy. Oh, but I can move up, seal the door, then take cover, and then he's shooting Zan because Zan's not, because well, we can go back. So that is the one sort of nice thing about this. I mean, as they said, you know, it's not Into the Breach. That is, it's a little easier than Into the Breach in that, like, you can reset your turn as many times as you want, as opposed to, like, getting one, you know, reset per battle. So it is a little nice in that regard. So we'll shoot him. Move here. Static Blast. Move, seal, cover. He can't do anything. We're great. And now he's like, I'm gonna shoot you this time. Uh-huh. Bye. And now infinite movement. Get that. And we are done. Yay. 3 defenestrations clean. Rushwater PD. Holding cells. Hi, me again. Don't know if you heard, the station is currently being raided by a Spec Ops team, one of whom can transcend time. Yeah, right, and much of it is on fire. If you tell me why you shot Wexler, I can get you out of here before even more of it's on fire. How? Breachcliff ought to do it. Like, obviously, I go through the appropriate legal channels, but the right lawyer could be under 6 months. Breachcliff. Breachcliff ought to do it. If not, 2. And if I don't satisfy your curiosity, you'll leave me here to die. Classy. When you hear it back, it doesn't sound great, does it? Don't be dramatic, you'll be fine. Fine, if you don't tell me, we'll still save you, but our hearts won't be in it. The quality of the rescue may suffer. Whoa, hi. The hell just happened? I think you just met Liv Kennedy. I didn't love it. And there's all the people you knocked out. I like the guy reading a book up there in the top left. As you said, she didn't kill people. Avoid any long-term... Reunite with Zan, complete. Escape Rushwater, complete. Avoid any long-term consequences. Okay, I am a lot more interested in your case now. Who is Banks, and why did the best Spec Ops team on the planet just assault a police station to abduct her? Dessa Banks. I caught a glimpse at her profile, her police file. They have her pegged as a mob doc for the Druid Mafia? When I found her, she just shot her patient in the head with a .45. If she's not mob, she definitely missed a pivotal day in med school. So why would Liv Kennedy want her? Was she an especially good doctor? I mean, I guess it's possible she's a great doctor and shooting her patient in the head before surgery was just like a power move. I don't know, your turn. Who's Liv Kennedy? She was my commander in the Navy Special Forces. She's a chronomancer. She can move on a different time scale to the rest of us. You're dead before you know she's coming for you. Gotta taste... That seems overpowered. I served with her for 5 years on some nightmare clusterfucks, and I think Liv may be the most dangerous single combatant on this planet. Everyone who saw her work said it sooner or later. I'm glad she's on our side. Yeah, well, now she's not, and now she works for Reactor. So what's the story with you and Liv? We ran an extraction on a Druid Mafia smuggling ship back in '89. She got snared just as they were about to execute the hostage. I had to choose. I chose the hostage. For years, I thought I'd got her killed, and 6 months ago, she resurfaces pulling brutal heists for a PMC. I don't know what she's trying to achieve, but I know I failed her back in '89. If there's some way I can talk her down from this, I have to try. Actor are private military, right? Who's hiring them this time? Private, but huge. The 9th strongest military in the world, last I heard. If you'd asked me yesterday, I would have said they're the DSR military by another name. But if they're sending Liv Kennedy to kill cops on DSR soil, something massive has changed, and I have no idea why. If she's gone off book, all we're looking at is a god-tier operative becoming a serial killer with an unknown agenda. And if not? Well, if today was Reactor-authorized op, this could light the fuse for World War V. The whole geopolitical landscape of the Southern Hemisphere is gonna lurch in ways I can't even predict. And I'm a seer. Okay, yeah, we do need to make some files. I have a map. Okay, we can work with that. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Basically, this is exactly where I left off during this little like intro between stuff. I never finished because I was just like, okay, the 2 tutorial things I was done. But before I, you know, before we end the first video, I'll show you the in-between stuff. So perks, spend each character's perk points. So you know, Jen has 1 perk point to spend. Zan has 0. All right, so we have 2 choices: either Static Blast, which we can unlock Point Blank, which is +2 knockback if used at range, or point blank range. So you get +4. Or Chain Bolt, Strong Finish, +2 knockback to final target, or +1 enemy each time you cast for the same mana cost. And you can still choose fewer if need. That, I think that sounds like the best option, being able to do because it costs some mana, being able to use multiple people. Like, that one we don't really want to get up to people if we don't have to. Like, Strong Finish is okay, but yeah, a 3rd person, I will take. His Zan has nothing, like his first stuff that isn't locked. Eventually, he can either do +1 damage for his gun. If you knock someone out with Predictive Bolt, he can use it again. And Validation, if the shot fires on your turn, gain a mana. So, like, that seems like it might be useful later when he starts getting mana abilities. For now, I mean, for now, we can't do anything, but yeah, I'll confirm that. And then, so yeah, here's the other thing. Outfits. So Confidence 0. You already own all these outfits, but it takes confidence to pull them off. You can replay old levels with new perks to get confidence goals you missed. So the way I understand it is, like, we didn't have confidence goals on our first missions, but like you get bonus objectives, and as you do bonus objectives, you gain confidence points, which is like, and I do like it. It's like you're not buying new clothes. It's you own these clothes. You're just like, you don't feel like a badass enough to wear them. So as you become more and more badass, you can equip, just new cosmetics. And like, as it says, it's pretty sweet. It's not just that you have to earn them. It's like, okay, if this one is too hard for you now, you can always come back later, like once you're like super powered, to be like, all right, let me get the rest of my, cosmetic stuff. So yeah, here's her default Freelance Witch. Now she gets a desert camo, kind of like Zan has. Jungle Tracker, WizTac. I like that one. I like the tactical goggles and helmet. Private Eye. Oh, I like that one. 15 point. East Point Knights. I mean, same. Just you want a brown or black ginger or the White Witch. Kind of cool. Yeah, I definitely like Private Eye or East Point Knights the most. And he starts with Desert Camo, Dark Arts. Wow, that's not a bad one. Like, the black with his white beard for only 5. Edge Wizard. WizTac, as we saw. The Urban Arcanist. Full leather jacket. Blackout. I'm liking the dark look for it. I mean, I guess, as I said, because it is this very, like, cartoony, shapy stuff, like, it goes really well, just like you have these, like, bright faces with the dark out. It just looks good. Oh, missions. Here you can replay previous missions. Gain confidence points for goals you missed before. Repeating confidence goals doesn't give extra points. Yeah. So, that is, our first episode of Tactical Breach Wizard. Thank you, YouTube, for starting this journey with me. And for everyone else, come along as we move on to the next part. Enforcer. They're tough. I suggest we try and put them through a window. You can't throw all of life's problems through windows, Jen. I do want to try throwing this problem through this window, though.